A warm welcome to all of our friends, fans, community members, participants and viewers worldwide. We are still testing our equipment, but I think this is going to be for the very last time. I'm very grateful to our friend Sandman for supporting us and providing a very valuable feedback. I know that everything works, as he was able to examine all of our activities on his phone. The picture was razor sharp. The sound was as good as it should be, so we didn't have any technical mishaps, no buffering, not any form of technical problems, as perhaps anticipated by myself. So we are ready to go, really, and this is going to be our final test for everything that's been sorted and set up in here. We'll do a bit of Destiny 2, Lightfall, new seasonal type of gameplay. We'll see whether it is going to be as good as possible, because if you keep it in mind that this is a next-gen game and it's been fully adapted to the use on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, I think there's always a capacity for the game to be a bit more taxing on the internet connection on the console. I'm streaming this off PlayStation 4, unfortunately, because the Xbox streams presently don't work at all, and that's due to the Twitch integration to Xbox, which have massively backfired in the last few months. So I'm not able to do it. Basically, I've tried everything possible. I've tried to tweak it and make some amendments and adjustments. I was not like some other community members who were buying new equipment assuming that the headset was at fault, or the controllers, or perhaps even the console, buying Elgato external devices to provide stream captures. Well, I did nothing of the sort, because I knew from the postings and from the experience that it's actually Xbox related. The only possibility was the controller, because sometimes if the controller doesn't have the right update, there could be an issue, but that indeed was not the case. So let's have a look at what we've got here. So we have this beautiful new overlays, and that's exactly what we are going to be using every single time once we are live on air. So watch this. There we are, we've got this. I just type and I've this is looking good. Actually, we've got the chat well displayed as well, so that's really cool. So filling it in with a few chats just to see what this is, so that's really cool. Okay, so we'll just crack on, see what our Destiny stream is going to be like. Our friend says, yes, everything seems good. Thanks very much, Sandman, for joining us again, and for helping us with our final test. I'm really truly grateful, just as I said, and I really like the spread. I'm very excited about the fact that the design blends in so well with the actual Destiny gameplay layout. So none of these toolbars and tabs are going to be interfering with the actual gameplay, and that's really very important. I've introduced very many on the overlays that are going to be left as we are not actively gaming. We were testing, Sandman and myself, one called Dialogue, which is very pretty, where in fact I can even show you that in here yet again. we can try that. Let's see whether this also is going to work. Just bear with me. This one, we were testing this one earlier on, and we have like a small window indicating what the state of the game is, like this, right? Well, it's less than ideal because it's just giving us one section of the title, so we'll go back to the live. But anyway, it's another overlay that we'll use for our communication if, for instance, we're idle in a game, because you will know that Destiny servers, if you're idle in a game, are going to be cutting you out very, very shortly if you're just standing or so. But when you're using these overlays, that doesn't happen because it looks like you're actively involved in a stream. And that's really tremendous. I had this problem in the past when we talked, it constantly booting me out. We are going to be eradicating this by the use of this overlay. So go back to live, and then we are going to be jumping in straight away to see what our game is going to be like here on PlayStation and also on Twitch. So let's have a look. Let's just jump in. What I'll need to do first is the sound adjustment. I'm sure our friend Sandman can tell us that the game sounds a bit loud, a bit too loud, right? I can be heard, but am I being completely dampened by the music, or is it like well balanced? I'd be quite curious to hear before I reduce it, because I reduced it on the PlayStation settings, but I've not done anything within the game itself. So I'll have to turn down the music and that, because then it gets too loud. But when I'm talking right now and the music is fairly loud, can I be heard, or is it that the music is too loud and I'm like too low? I'm quite curious. Maybe you'll be able to tell me, because I will adjust it. I adjust it always so that the music and special effects are turned to the minimum, and we have then everything perfectly audible. Yeah, our friend says that the game sound and the music can be turned down a bit, although I expected that to be the case, so we'll do that. In fact, I've probably done it already because just now I can see that now it's better, isn't it? So it probably would have saved the settings even at the time where Destiny 2 was not on my PlayStation. It's significantly less, right? Alright, I need to get another device to see myself there. Bear with me. I'll be back in a second. Well, I can tell that I'm a bit rusty in terms of my daily broadcasting, because the device that I was using for monitoring my stream, unfortunately, had gone dead, and the reason for that is simple. I had no power anymore because I was watching everything now for about 5 or 6 hours. It was a bit too taxing for the device, so I just have to get the other one up and running, which will take only a few seconds, and we'll test this. It's amazing, that one can really control these overlays and everything on one's mobile phone. It's just incredible. You use it as a remote, and you keep clicking, and it keeps changing things. I'm really fascinated by the whole thing. It's just incredible. I mean, obviously you can do that with Xbox in general, but on the Xbox app, you can be using your Xbox app as an external remote in order to do various things on your console. I've seen that, but this is like the third-party app. Well, it's not the app, it's actually a third-party, what would you call it, service, which is being imported, and it's just really incredible how it works. I'm really happy with the result. I really, there's nothing better when you invest all of your time and effort, and then you are getting the proper results. You can see that everything works, and it works sometimes better than expected, which I think is even better for myself. Alright, so we've got yeah, I've got it. Just bear with me, still again playing up a bit, but that all will be up and running. It is up and running. Okay. So let's see what we've got here. Right, so there is a hunter, and then we'll jump in, and I think we'll probably get some missions straight away. There we are.
The witness has moved beyond our reach. All attempts to follow it have failed. But there is still hope. On Neptune, we learned that a key to defeating the Witness lies hidden away on Titan. Now we know why the Witness's fleet came there when it first arrived. Deputy Commander Sloan held the line on Titan to the bitter end, right up until the Witness. We lost all contact. But now, just when we need it most, Titan has returned. And when it did, we were greeted with something we could have never predicted.
To any Guardians listening, this is Deputy Commander Sloan requesting emergency support.
Well, this is the very beginning of the season of the Deep. So I'm quite curious to see whether this is going to be working as good as it should, which I believe we are going to be seeing shortly.
This is a Priority 1 rescue operation. We have received a distress call on the secure Vanguard channel. The target of extraction is Deputy Commander Sloan. She was last seen on Titan before it vanished, during the arrival of the pyramids. Our job is to triangulate where the distress signal is coming from, find the Deputy Commander, and get her out. I know what you may be thinking, but Sloan is one of the most tenacious, resilient soldiers I've ever known. If anyone could have survived this, it's her.
Okay. What sort of weapons have I got here?
I'm at our old LZ. No sign of Sloan or enemy activity. Extraction team, what's your status?
Commander, I am at the tidal anchor, not far from your position. It is abandoned, quiet. Distress signal is weak.
I've established a beachhead inside the new Pacific Arcology. No sign of the hive. Signal strength is weak here as well.
Guardian, you need to cross the rig to align a communications dish so we can triangulate Sloan's position. Keep comms open. We don't know what happened here.
Okay, so let's crack on. Let's have some fun here. Playing this for the first time, so I'm not familiar with whatever will be happening.
Taken. I've got multiple Taken engagements on my position.
They are on me as well.
Confirm 10 Taken contacts in the new Pacific Arcology. Ironmore beasts are engaging.
What is going on? I'm trying to watch it as well as play the game. I think it's a bit more choppy than the other one, don't you think? Because I probably will need to downgrade the resolution from 60 FPS to 30 FPS. Yeah, it's troubling really with, you know, the games because they're different. Oh, I'm stuck in there. That's not fun. Come on. Well, this is busy. Definitely a very good start to the season, for certain. What I do need to do is I need to turn the sound down a bit more.
Clear, Commander. Minimal casualties.
Tidal anchor is secure. The Taken are gone.
Guardian, get to the array.
Our friend says it's a bit choppy. Yeah, I think I probably have to downgrade the resolution from 720 60 FPS to the resolution of 30. I think that's probably what will do the job. But I won't be able to do that during the stream. I'll need to do it afterwards. But that's fine. I mean, we know that this can be easily adjusted. And what's the other thing I wanted to do? Yeah, I need to see the sounds. So just bear with me, because it's still a bit loud. I think it's less loud now than it was before, wasn't it? Let me see. What do we got here? Music volume could go still down. I think 4. 3 will be fine. 4. Chat volume can increase. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Oh, it's fine, is it? Okay. Then I'll increase music to 4. I'll leave it to 4. I think that's fine. We'll see. I've just adjusted this to 4 and increased the chat. Is the chat a bit louder now? It's a minor adjustment. It's not really all that much. Our friend Sandman says that the sound's actually good all around. Well, I just tweaked it a bit because I had it on my old settings, but I think that's fine. Am I too loud now, or can you actually hear me? Because I increased it and I can hear myself better on my headphones, which I think is quite good. Previously, I was a bit quiet. So the question is finding the right balance, but obviously that will vary from game to game. But once we are set for Destiny, then it's all going to be the same. Anytime we stream, I'm going to be changing it anymore, because once it's being properly done and dusted, then it's fine. I'm just curious whether I'm a bit too loud now. I think they should be fine really with music and sounds, and because you know when we have the action, that is where the broadcaster needs to be heard like properly, because the action is obviously the loudest. No, I made it. That's good. Need to go up there. I guess you've played this already, right? I've not played it. I didn't do anything with the season because I was waiting for my stream to be, you know, ready to be up and running, and then I thought, we'll do it as part of the new season of my own Twitch streams. I think that's probably the way it's going to be. Can do it on another character. Our friend says that the sound is very good, so that's good. Oh, look at that. I died. That's terrible. Walked backwards and ended up in the hole. What I wanted to say to our friend is, well, that's good to hear. Thank you so much for the feedback. And obviously I'll listen to it afterwards on my playback. But if you can hear it well as a viewer, then all should be fine. It's just a question of finding the right balance for the action sequences, you know. It's fine when we are quiet, but they never give up, do they? This is not really responding. Oh, now we're gonna silence it. Our friend says that he has not played Lightfall. I've got it, and I've not played off it because I was waiting for everything to be fully set up. So it'll be good. It'll be good. I mean, if the stream works out technically as it should, then we should have no problems with doing the Lightfall. But I was expecting this game to be having a few issues compared to Destiny 1 because of its frame rate and everything else, you know. No, I need to go back there because this thing needs to be silenced, right? Well, the other rifle would have done better, the other exotic that I've got, but never mind. Oh, let's go. What? Ah, miscued. Basically got glued on that container instead of all else. That's annoying. Well, we're gonna clear everything up now. Yeah, we don't want to go back in the hole. which had nearly happened again. Okay. And then we need to go where? Up there, I guess. Oh, up here. Okay. Well, Lightfall didn't have such a rosy reception from the community members, you know, lots of flack. They kind of worked on it quite a bit with the season, so it probably got better. Wow. What I need to do is I need to change my primary, because my primary is not good enough. There we are. Come on, give us a break. Look at that. These Seiken are really parasites, they're a true menace. No ads left, surely. Well, I was saying earlier how Dark Drinker is a lot more powerful than Falling Guillotine, but actually, Falling Guillotine is not too bad. Hang on a minute. What's happened to that grenade? That's no fun. Wait a minute. That is where? There. Well, Glaive will do the job for certain. Very, very powerful weapon. Many people said it was grossly overpowered. But I sort of liked working on it, you know? What is going on? Well, I've died too many times in there. Well, trying out different weapons really, to see what might be the best for the situation that we've got here. That was useful. Well, that's gonna be dodgy. And that's gonna take a while. It's like properly mighty. No ammunition. Well, that's not very good, is it? Alright. So... that's like a major strike, isn't it? That's gonna take forever. I need to change to a rocket launcher. Let's see, which one are we going to be using? Put this one on. Okay. Don't have any rockets as yet. That's annoying. There's no heavy weapons anywhere. I mean, no ammunition for my heavies. Still nothing. Oh, that's annoying. Because otherwise, with this weapon, we'll be here until Christmas. So that's not going to work. We should... one's hoping for more ads to come in order to collect some of those weapons, but not happening. Well, that is not ideal, is it? Try with Grave. Walking backwards. Still nothing. Still no heavies. Ah. That's annoying. Oh, now he's immune. No, that's not very jolly, is it? Our friend's asking whether I have Galahorn. Yeah, but I think I put in the vault. I think. as far as I remember. Come on. I can't believe that it's not provided me. Ah, I've got it finally. 2. Okay. What, he's gone? How is this possible? He was gone. That's weird. He was like still more than 50%. What's happened? I don't get it. I don't care. But he's gone. That's what's important. Okay, where do we need to go? Up here somewhere. No? No, don't want to fall. Hang on. No, that's not here. Hang on. So it must be down here somewhere, right? No, something's not right there. Don't know what's causing it. Our friend says probably I'll face him later in the mission. That's a possibility. I thought he kind of he didn't disappear. He died, and then this array or whatever this was, this glowing thingy, went dead, got silenced. I guess that's the proper term. So where do I need to go? I don't get it. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Oh, that's ridiculous. It did take me a bit of time to work this out. I think the cursor was actually telling us to go elsewhere. Didn't seem to work. Well, I didn't work it out properly.
It was Sivu Arath. I'd only heard her voice in audio logs from the fall of the Cabal world. There's no mistaking her. She must be near. We need to be careful. Her influence has never been this strong.
We need to find Sloane and get her out of here now. You're almost at the Array Guardian. Get moving. Go!
It's so sad to realize that Lance Riddick, who did all the voiceovers for Zavala, is no longer with us, and you know he sadly passed away recently, and we can still hear Zavala even in this content, which is brand new. It's just so devastating. Don't know what you've seen, but they had a shrine built.
The consoles here at Siren's Watch say the array is unpowered. Guardian, you need to find a way to reroute power, then properly align the array's receivers.
Requires power cell. Okay, where's that cell? Pick this up. Yeah, I was saying that they basically erected a shrine at the tower immediately as he passed away, and then everyone was coming in there to pay respects, and people using emotes, you know, to be expressing really condolences. It was incredible, from bowing to praying and doing all sorts of things. It was really incredibly emotional. Can I just ask you, has it been very choppy when you watched it? Was it really kind of getting diffused and everything? Because I fought the enemy, so I didn't really watch the streaming here. Is it much worse than Destiny 1? Oh, so there's 4 dishes aligned. Okay, so where's the other dish? See that. Okay, so this is the first one. Oh, we just need to get the right one. Well, a friend says that it's been good. It's not been very choppy then. Okay. Well, I'll have to see really. I'll have to get to the best, you know, the very best settings for Destiny 2 stream, because I thought we were going to have some issue somewhere, because it's a next gen game, and the setup here on PlayStation 4 is not for the next gen, so there could be some lag somewhere. Right, so this is the one, right? No, so that's one. Nil. Okay, so that's nil. I don't get it. There was actually is there a clue anywhere? I didn't see any clues anywhere. So now it's this one. Okay. Okay. No, I figured it.
Excellent work. Systems are lighting up here. I have Sloane's position as 1 kilometer down.
She is in the ocean? It is a sea of crushing methane. Nothing can survive there.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Guardian, rig schematics show a ballast maintenance shaft near your position. Follow the signal down and find the deputy commander. I'll join up with you shortly.
So we need to go further down, right? Wait a minute, where to? There needs to be way down somewhere. Oh, there, okay. It's annoying I've not seen it earlier.
Titan seas are mostly methane. We won't be able to use weapons down there. I know what you're thinking, but we have to try. I've arrived at the diving point. I'm coming down to you.
That ain't gonna happen, boss. Do you know how much pressure they're taking? They gotta get out of there.
I am not leaving anyone behind again.
And I ain't saying we do.
No, I'm dying.
Alright, that's enough. I'm pulling you up before you and your ghost get flattened.
Boo. What's this now?
Welcome to the derelict. I'm down in engineering, making sure we don't blow up. Zavala's got his heart in the right place, but old Blue's about as stubborn as they come. You can't brute force this moon. The collapse messed the whole place up good. Gravity's weird down in the deep. There's pockets of air. Some places you can move safely. Others that'll crush you into a little speck. But I think I got something in my guts that'll help us out. Titan ain't my first aquatic rodeo. Go ahead and try out that prototype. Should protect you from the pressure. Well, some of it, at least.
Quite a device.
Now get on out of here. I'll fill the boss man in for you.
That's weird. How do I get up there? That's annoying. Can't climb. Look at this. That is so annoying. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, come on! Where is this now? That's annoying. Okay.
Guardian, you're almost at the source of the distress signal. I've acquired one of Drifter's devices. I'll be joining you momentarily.
So what's happening? They get booted because there was no lever to pull. There was nothing in there for me to engage with.
Sloan?
Here, Commander.
You're alive.
Staying alive was the mission. And I always complete the mission.
No wonder you called us, sister. Let's get you back home.
You don't understand. That distress call wasn't for me. It was for her.
Oh, that's astonishing. Looks beautiful. Look at that. What a great start to the season, eh? So that was the final cutscene, I think. We have more of that next week. Or was it this week? No, we actually probably have it more straight away because we are in the week 2. Taking a long while to load.
What is that?
An ally. Her name is Asa.
You can communicate with it?
It's complicated, sir. I get impressions, emotions, ideas. She knows our true enemy. The Witness came for her species, too. Discrete concepts are harder. Even more now, since this.
And you're still you?
Every bit. My light is holding this corruption back, but I can hear voices whispering. Demanding. It's like being tuned in to the enemy's radio. If we could strengthen my connection with Asa, I believe it would improve my ability to communicate through the noise.
I got some ideas. I'll draw up some specs and drop by soon.
Sloan,
I'm fine, sir. And I think I'm long overdue for a debriefing.
As you wish. We'll reconvene at the helm.
Alright, so where do we go from here?
Good to be back in contact with the Vanguard. It's an honor to serve with you. The Taken moved in quick after we lost Titan. I had to switch gears. Escape, evade, and rotate between extraction points. Survive for another day. That was the mission. I absorbed some of the Taken corruption to tap into their comms, if you can call them that. My bond with Asa proved mission critical too. I owe her my life. Now that Titan's back, the mission's changed. We need more intel on our enemy. The Witness. Drifter claims he knows a way to help Asa share that intel. Boost the signal so her message can get through. If he's right, you're going to need some diving equipment. Thankfully, I was able to secure a pair of intact subnauticals from the Arcology storage units. Feel free to toss out that junk Drifter gave you earlier. This is the real deal.
Beneath the waves. Despite the ordeal she has been through, Sloane appears to maintain her composure as Deputy Commander. Good to be back in contact with the Vanguard, she says. While Titan was gone, Sloane took on the Taken corruption in order to better track the enemy's movements as she rotated between extraction points. She also formed a psychic bond with Asa, a massive paracusal sea creature that is it Asa or Asa? I think it's Asa, that dwells within Krakenmare. Asa has critically important information regarding the Witness, but her bond with Sloane must be amplified before it can be divulged. Drifter claims he knows the way. Sloane tells you, before supplying you with gear that will allow you to explore the depths of Titan's methane sea. So this is an artifact. I'll acquire that. Into the depths, salvage Golden Age tech, and dive into the depths of Krakenmare. Okay. Speak with Drifter via the holoprojector and helm.
There, hero. While you were taking a dip in the methane, I detected something on the ocean floor, and it ain't native to Titan. I've seen it before on the my own ship too, and all about forming psychic connections. Seems it's growing like coral down in the depths. I'm thinking we gather it up and use it to amplify Sloane's link to the creature. I can modify my gambit equipment to bank that stuff and harness its power, but I'll need some Golden Age parts to do it. Just so happens, the Arcology is full of Golden Age tech waiting to be salvaged. You help me collect it, and I'll fix up the bank. Then it's just a matter of, well, diving into the depths of the methane sea and dredging up what Sloane needs. All while trying not to drown, of course. Nothing you can't handle. So what do you say? Ready for another swim?
Absolutely. Our friend Sandman says that he needs to be going. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for, just bear with me a second. We'll just put the other overlay on. I just want to say thank you so much to our friend Sandman for helping us with the test stream, the final test stream of Destiny, which I'm just about to complete. Really grateful for your participation, for your feedback, and all we talked about. So thank you for that. And obviously, I hope to see you soon. And if you leave the channel on notifications, you'll be able to get pop-ups when we are live. I'm still working out the schedule. The schedule will probably be as it was in the past, between sort of 10 a.m. to about 2 p.m. roughly, 10 to 2, 10 to 2:30 or so, we'll see. And it's really a time which is ideal for myself and for the streams. But then sometimes we may throw in a stream that's later than that, in order to attract a greater or a different number of participants. We may sometimes have also some streams in the evening. So we'll play it by ear, but we'll have a steady schedule, and the best way of checking out what's happening when is simply by going to my Twitter. Twitter will have always notifications indicating what's going on. And we'll do the same thing with Instagram. I think I was using that in the past. I mean, the new system will all blend in very well. It'll provide everyone with a good set of guidelines on what to do at what time. And as I said, the channel is going to be entirely focused on supporting charities and the good causes. So that's very important. And today I've not been testing that as much. I'll actually test it straight away. Let me see whether we are going to be able to do that. Just bear with me. Let me just see whether we can get... I need to automate this because this is, you know, quite concerning. It does take a bit of time. Okay, so let me see. Are we getting any of that? We are. That's good. Really good. Well, as you've seen, the new systems are functioning. So this is what really we wanted to see and test today. So we'll just do a bit more of the gameplay and then we'll call it today. I've got to say I'm surprised that it's taken me the whole day today, but that is thanks to our community members' participation. We've had Sandman in here and we talked quite a lot about different things which were charity and support groups related, and therefore we had a proper community-based stream, although we didn't have that many viewers coming in. But together with Sandman, we were able to define that on the technical side of things, everything is working. I'll still need to watch the stream and test it on my Twitch through playback in order to make sure that everything is as it should be. But I think there are some new challenges for me, to be honest with you, friends, because I'll have to be attentive enough to watch everything on the screen if we are doing a actual game, and then pay attention to all the comms that are coming in there on a separate device, and then also have to really pay attention to the charitable elements of our stream. So it's three things together, really, but I'm certain it will all, and I can't wait for that to crack on. So, you know, I just have to really polish up Tiltify and the notifications for charitable donations. I think doing that manually will cause me some issues, but in any case, it could be done manually from time to time, anytime we have a break and people can see it. I have to really come up with a solution and maybe a good concept, because that side of things is still quite new to me. Anyway, let's just crack on and finish this, and then we can... Oh. Drift informs you that a strange coral with psychic properties similar to the egregore fungus you've encountered in the past is growing deep beneath the waves of Kraken Mare. He posted that can be used to strengthen Sloane's bond with Asa. I can modify my Gambidic equipment to bank the stuff and harness it to power, he explains, but I'll need some Golden Age parts to do it. He asks you with salvaging the necessary equipment so that he can prep you for a dive. So, what do you say? Ready for another swim? Absolutely. Bounties? That's daily bounties. Okay, we'll take up in salvage chest. Defeat taken, okay. Defeat targets with hand cannons and sidearms. And then defy targets with solar and strand damage. Have we got plenty of money? I don't actually see... Oh yeah, we have. That's alright. Take all that. Okay, daily bounties, that's all cool. Focusing. Well, we don't have anything of that sort yet. The system in the new season is identical to the old ones, for everyone who is familiar. Okay, so that is the interaction that we were to do here. It does seem to me that some parts of this are a bit too dark. Let me just double check the settings. Video. Okay, that's maybe a bit too bright, actually, so we need to keep in mind that this is not the game that I'm streaming on the next-gen console, so that will have a significant impact. Okay, so that's fine. And then what do we do next? Let me see. I guess we need to go out, right? Or not. We need to change our primary. It needs to be hand cannon, I believe. Am I correct? I think I am. Let me see again. Salvage chest. Yeah, that's right. Solar, we need to change to. That's that. We got it all sorted. Okay. And then we'll go back to orbit. So what is this salvage? Okay. So that's new. That's a seasonal activity, and we're doing it with 6 people, so that would be very busy, I think. Likely to be very, very packed. Well, despite all the complaints that people have given after the Lightfall release, and in view of kind of the recent activities in Destiny seasons, I'm always encouraged to see novelties introduced, you know, so that makes it really diverse and different. And I always enjoyed playing every one of the seasons within the first 4 to 6 weeks. It can get repetitive, a bit grindy if you carry on, but there's always this excitement about doing something new, and it's just an amazing game. There's so many different things that blend in with the main story and everything, and as you can see in here, we're doing it with 6 people, and then we'll have a proper community spirit thrown in straight away. And then obviously when you have our Destiny community members participating and watching, then it becomes really lively and exciting, and so it's really the best possible game together with Elder Scrolls that would be so greatly community and team based. It's raining by the looks of it in the game. Swimming and fishing is what's been introduced in here, so that's quite good. If you watch the trailer, then you would have seen that there is going to be fishing on the horizon.
Looks like the cranes blew their fuses. Gonna need you to roll up your sleeves and get in there.
Well, I don't really need this weapon. I don't know why I kept it. Come on. I couldn't get up for some reason, don't know why. Oh, thank you. Blimey. I'm dead again. This is kind of quite hectic, a bit like Escalation Protocol, right? Oh, he got me. So as you can see, this is similar to Escalation Protocol. We have lots of different enemies springing up, and we need to fight them. Very hectic, very exciting, and it's been one of the most popular activities in Destiny, Escalation Protocol, together with the Altars of Sorrow, and big, hectic swarms of enemies that need to be eliminated. So, always great to see something else invented and thrown in of the similar kind. Jumped on somebody's back by accident. I didn't mean to. Well, it's easy to get killed in here. Thank you. Well, nearly died there, thanks to that thrall. looked like we were to be squashing the ghost as well, which would have been surprising. The remnants of the Witch Queen.
Gonna need somebody to keep an eye on all this stuff. Hang tight and blast anybody that tries to get grabby with our loot.
Oh, this wizard's a bit too strong for me, by the looks of it. Oh no, that's annoying. I got eliminated here in a way that was unexpected. Make sure you enter the bubbles, otherwise you know what's gonna happen.
Something's down here, lurking in the weird. Shake it up, see what comes out.
Well, they all know the way by the looks of it. Oh, there. Okay, it's just a different door. Oh, go away. Why was that? Oh, two of us got killed by the wizard. That's too bad, really. That's annoying. I'm just trying to rescue my friend in there. Look at that. Man, that is busy. That's just true chaos, right? That was just like escalation protocol, the last section. Completely crazy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again. I was barely alive. That is terrible. Boo. Oh, who's that? I need that proper rocket launcher for that. Oh, we've got 2 of these. That's pretty good. Oh, we got it. That's good.
Yes. He mentioned this at dinner. He says Keitel reminds him of himself, which is one of Osiris's favorite compliments.
I'll bet it is. Keitel took a long while to warm up, given the past. But I think she was able to see beyond her suspicions to the man himself. Did you know she asked Osiris to begin teaching the Cabal forces about the darkness? She wants to understand Strand and Stasis.
He neglected to mention that. It is oddly humble of him not to brag. It is
I like that. I like that cowbell. That's really cool. Real Gang is raiding the stream with 1 viewers. Well, thank you for that. Really appreciate it. This is just a test stream. We had another community member participating earlier, and we basically are just testing the new setup that I've got here. So thank you very much for coming in and joining us. I think I will be ending the test very shortly. The test was to be fairly brief, but as we had other people popping in, it kind of stretched. And it's gone on for almost 6 hours, so that's the Destiny test for you. So thank you for that, sir. Really appreciate it, and appreciate that indeed you are watching and supporting the stream. Just in brief, the channel has been brought back within the new framework, and we are looking at the principles that are supporting our charities and various good causes. So that is what we are going to be doing on this channel, and I'm still integrating Tiltify to a degree. I was testing it earlier today with other community members, and it's looking good, but I need to really tweak a few things. It comes up as a bit slow with some of the messages and a few things that need to come in from the charitable side of things. Everything else is as it should be, I think. And our friend Sandman was helping us to tweak the video and audio, so that's all very good. So it's just a last final test as we are about to resume with our Destiny 1 and 2 streams here on my channel, and we'll have everyone brought back. Obviously people were not aware of the new schedule and new direction the channel's taking, but that all is to come in very, very shortly. So within the next few days we'll have all of that rolling out and engaging with all of our community members. So thank you. I'm very grateful to all of our friends who are already supporting it, and obviously anyone who's been with us in the past will be able to tell you that the channel feels and looks different. These overlays are very, very advanced, and they're giving us lots of different means to which we can support our friends and those in the need. So that really is what we are going to be here. Okay. Endless Roam are now available, and the Endless Roam Universal Ornaments to your collection. Yeah, that's the new thing coming in with the season, asking us obviously to let me see, just want to take a quick screenshot of this. Return to Titan, recover Golden Age tech from sunken archaeology structures on the Titan seafloor, venture into the deep, withstand the crushing pressure of the ocean depths, and learn more about the witness plan. Thwart Hive ritual, become the ghosts of the deep and prevent the Lucent Hive from evening out the odds, and then survive the deep and prevail and be rewarded. Survive the deep and return with powerful weapons, armor and cosmetics. So all of that is looking really good stuff. Titles, what did we get? We did get something. Still had a few left of the last season which I have not completed, but you know, there are lots of things to do, so it's very easy to miss out on certain tasks, and that's the beauty of Destiny seasons, right? So what do we got here? Seasonal artifact, that's been picked up, so that's good. Seasonal journey. Okay, it's also new. It's been begged. I've done nothing about it. Triumphs, we'll see. We did acquire Titanic Return, reunite with an old friend on Titan, which is what we did already. And then Seasonal Defiance, Guardian Games, I think this was, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. Quite a few. From the Pocket, Cannonballer, Crater Maker. That wasn't really accomplished today. That was a leftover of the last season. What else do we have? Nothing in here. Journey. Collections. Okay, we'll do that some other time. Offline. These are the priorities. What did we get on the quest side of things? Let me see. How many have we completed? Oh, quite a few. That's pretty good. So that's resistive current completed, fires in the deep completed, quick draw aquanaut completed, deep trouble taken completed, ranked up, bounties completed. Complete the mission operation and will launch the mission from the destination tab in the helm. So I'm not going to be doing this today. I've had a lengthy test stream, which in fact has given us the Pengram. Got this. That needs to be claimed. Seasonal challenges available. Okay. All good. So we'll go back to the tower, I guess. Just do a bit of actually helm is there. Sonar station. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that on another day, not today. And helm, go back to that. We just do a bit of admin, because usually the way it works is we do a bit of admin and then we wrap it up. So today's streams, which were actually my test streams, the final ones before we relaunch, have been, I guess, bringing back the usual concept of what we generally do here. It's been very successful. I've got to say, I was just coming back today to do a quick test on audio and video, and I had such a good community response, and from a couple of members who were really watching and helping, indeed engaging with our fertile community-based discussions on why and how we are going to be supporting our beloved charities here in the UK and worldwide. So, you know, it's been a very, very good day. I'm very happy, and particularly happy to see that everything worked. We had no technical glitches. The stream, it's got good picture quality, the audio is as it should be. So we are sorted for the new season of DLB Miller gaming streams here on my channel, and we'll have a lot of fun. Anyway, let's see. New Legacy season, continue Legacy, acquire seasonal heirloom from the vendor. Okay. So let me see whether this is not automated, but I have to pick it up. Now we got it here, that's fine. So we have three of those: anti-barrier automatic rifle, unstoppable hand cannon, scout rifle, all trace rifles. Let me just see whether the weapon I really like, my pulse rifle, vigilance lane. Okay, it's not included. Fair enough. We are going to be then. No, that's not it. Still doing the Guardian games, eh? Okay, so we have unstoppable glaive. Absolutely, we definitely want that. We want Ola trace rifles, scout rifle, unstoppable hand cannon, and anti-barrier automatic rifle. So that's cool. Have we got any more? No, we haven't got any more points to use, so that's fine. And then you will remember that what we do is we'll go to these, and then we'll look at the mods, and we can modify. Take a bit of time to load on PlayStation, a bit longer than what we get on the Xbox Series S. Yeah, my cloak is not 100%. Well, that's because I've just been wearing it for the Guardian games. We'll switch back to the old, which is this one. Dreambane armor. No, it's Luminous Cloak. It's not Dreambane. Okay, we'll do that some other time. That's all masterworked in there, which is pretty good, and that's the way it should be. For anyone who is interested, we definitely need to be always having the very best of armor and kit on anytime we are doing any of the activities here in Destiny. Spoils box. What did we pick up, if anything? An engram. Tangled. Let's see whether 67, 68. Just keeping the exotics and few legendaries really. Otherwise everything is far too full. So is this 67, this is 68. Can increase our Illuminous 68. There we are, so that's nicely upgraded. 66, that's 67, that's not really that much. We are going to be looking at a much greater increase. Okay, we don't have anything of significance in there, so 1757, hang on, it should be more than that. Is there any cloak in there? No. What's this entanglement? 69. I guess I should have really used that one, right? Yeah, that doesn't matter. It's fine. We'll do next time. 72, 69. Okay, we'll do away with that. What else did we pick up in there? 66. Scratch rifle. Right. That's really not particularly good, so we'll just increase it by 2. Yep, that's right. Got plenty of upgrade modules, so we don't have to worry about that. And glaive, the number automatic rifle, 67, that's 68, oh that's not much really. The Quello, we need to put some stuff in the vault. What's this? 66, 70. Right. Just armor. 70. Ah, it could have just, well, that's the trouble when you are too full, you know, that's what happens. But it'll do this again, doesn't really matter, I'm not bothered, because upgrade modules are quite easy to pick up. And then, so that's 67. Let's see, this automatic rifle, the number, future war cult weapon, I think. Yeah. Put it in the vault, really. And then in here, no, it's fine, these weapons are used quite a bit, that's all good. What's this? Tex Mechanica. Okay, I guess we can go and pick it up. $1766. No, I don't really need this weapon. 7074. Well, that might be pretty good. It's the last word. Glaive, 67, 74. Well, that's the solution. Glaive is one of the most powerful weapons that we have, so we definitely want Glaive to be. So this is what we have here. $1774. Okay, let's have a look again if there's anything else that we can use. Submachine gun, and then that is hand cannon, 1773. Okay, let's try that one first. Submachine gun, where did it go? 74, 67. 1767. Oh yeah, we'll do that with the Risk Runner, definitely. Risk Runner, very useful. Very useful if you want to be going into the dungeons or escalation protocol, and it's a rapid weapon. The reason I've not used it in the last activity is simple. I wanted to be getting the bounties sorted, so upgraded it, so that's good. What else do we have? We have last hand cannon. Okay, put this in, and then what we'll do is, looks like a taken weapon. What we'll do is we'll lock it so we don't really get rid of it unnecessarily. Okay, friends, that is about it for today. I think we've had plenty of fun and plenty of tests, and all of that can be then watched. Let me see whether I can jump in here. Imagine what I'll do is I'll go to the tower and I'll stand in there and I'll just test my overlays. That's what I'll do. Destinations. And there we are, the tower is in there. Off to the courtyard and launch. Anyway, what I was saying is that we've had plenty of fun today, and this test, which was to be a remote test, very sort of short, turned out to be so long, but I'm very glad that indeed the test had been prolonged, because at the end of the day our community members helped me to know exactly what they could be seeing and hearing when watching on Twitch, and by what I've seen so far and based on the feedback received from them, I can say that the upgrade has been a success. So the only thing I need to still work on is Tiltify charitable streams and donations. That's the key, because we've got the trackers on the overlays, but I need to work out a system to which this is going to be very user friendly and perhaps automated to a degree, and then we'll be able to connect with all of that with the charitable side of things with ease, literally for everyone. Still think this is too dark. I really do. Need to increase the brightness. That's probably because we are doing it on PlayStation. That's probably what it is. There are some sections that are really dark when you go into those pits, and then you need to see where the enemy is. Pizzicato, kinetic weapon, firmament. Okay, maybe we'll put this on. Because the Guardian games are over. Actually not, we'll put this one on. Quite like Stalker's Shot, Amethyst Stronghold, that looks nicer. I like the ones which are colourful, you know, the ones that give us the full flavour of Destiny. Oh, these ones will acquire with Ascendant Shard. That's new. Well, they keep changing this. Need to carefully consider. It's quite good that we can buy it from here now, so that's good. Easier to get, I guess, than from the other guys. Oh, he's still selling it, is he? No. Alright. I can just stay here until the end of the night, really. But what I wanted to do was to end the stream in a way which is identical to what we used to do. So we'll sit in here for a while and then we'll have a look and enjoy the view. So let me just change the overlay so that we get that. That's really cool. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to position him a bit differently. Or maybe if I put myself up front here on the other side will look better, I think. Or not. Should I? Well, maybe I stand corrected. Maybe I need to go back and then try the other side. Look at that outfit. That's astonishing. That's beautiful.
Guardian, report. We have much to discuss.
Well, this is looking good, so I think we are probably going to be ending it in the same fashion. I'm happy with the result, and what I'm going to be doing is I'll just say a very good night to everyone, and I'll switch on our usual stream ending layer or overlay, whatever it's called.